How's it going, everybody? So it is last day of the season right now, currently 39th in the world. Hopefully going to be able to push up a little bit here today. But yeah, just going to go for a few matches. It is, still a lot of time in the season right now when I'm recording this. So we got plenty of time to push up. But I thought I'd play a few sweaty in-season matches, kind of let you guys feel what it's like to be, I guess, at the top. And the end of the season is different than any other time, of course, because everyone is literally, I mean, I don't know how to describe it. Like, they're trying is probably the best way to describe it. But just going to go for the Larrys in the back like this right here. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the sweaty Icebow gameplay, of course. I'm going to go Knight like this right here. Ice was the back. Yep, of course he puts that there since I don't have my Tornado in cycle, since I did have to use it on the wall breakers. Kind of a bad starting hand, to be honest, having to use the Tornado like that. But, I think we defended fairly well. He's just going to go wall breakers. I'm going to log them. See, here comes the problem, right? Like, he's just going to go minions again and then spam, like, a bunch of cards at the bridge, like Miner, Ghost. He's probably going to go Miner minions here, and I don't think I can defend it, like, genuinely. Sounds kind of silly, but I don't know how we're supposed to defend this. I'm going to go NATO on this, I guess, and then Knight right here. Yeah, this is kind of the problem, and then he just evil wall breakers on 0. This is kind of the problem with this matchup, especially in single elixir. You really cannot keep up with their cycle, and you just don't have the right responses for their cards. You pretty much have to have a perfect sequence in starting hand, which I did not have. He's going to go, like, this is what I mean. I'm not even down Elixir, but I'm down because he has Evo Ghost, if that makes sense. Let's go Skellies. Bro, holy cow, that has to die or I lose the game. If that Ghost survives, I have to log it, don't I? Yeah, I definitely have to log now. Okay, you know what? This is a horrible start, but it is what it is. You can't control the starting hand. I had to use my NATO on the wall breakers, I think it was, and that was just not good. And now we're actually in a pretty bad spot right now, so it's all good. The matchup is not great, to be honest. I usually do lose this matchup anyways, but if I can maybe provide or apply some opposite lane pressure, holy smokes, this is kind of brain damage right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But if I can apply, wow, I said the wrong thing twice, some opposite lane pressure, you know what? That's kind of a bad wall breaker. I'm actually going to go Xbow. That should only be one connection. Yep, it is. I'm going to go for the Evo Tesla as soon as I can right here. Do I get any type of damage from this? I feel like I should, since he played so much Elixir at the bridge on the other side. Can I get a little connection at least? He goes Miner. I'm just going to NATO that Miner and get my Xbow on tower here. Pulled it away with the Skellies. Nice. Okay, we do get a connection. He has to either... I actually don't know what he does right here. He doesn't have Barbell and Cycle. He's going to go offensive wall breakers probably. Yep, I knew it. Let's go Ice Fizz like this. So there we go. We're kind of working our way back into the game with that nice Expo lock. He poisoned that. Wow. I'm actually going to chuck a rocket on 0. You might be like, Hunter, you have no Elixir. And I'm like, yep. Well, you got to play stupid if you want to win against matchups where they just have infinite pressure against you. So I'm going to go Skellies on this Ghost right now. Hopefully, you know what? Honestly, I'm going to NATO that Miner and then just let the wall breakers hit my Tesla. That shouldn't be any excess damage. Yeah, not too shabby. You know what? We're actually playing this well. If I didn't get the worst start ever, I think we'd potentially even have a pretty good shot of winning this for sure. But I'm just going to go for the Expo. He does go for the Goblin Hut. There's the minions that I kind of expected. We'll go Ice Fizz on top of those to take them out. I love that interaction. Now I'm glad they changed it because it was impossible to do anything beforehand. He might wall breakers. We'll see. He goes Evo Ghost. Yeah. I mean, when they have Evo Ghost in rotation, guys, your best bet is to just reset. Like, what are you going to do? Play even more cards into the Ghost and just give it infinite value? But just going to go Expo on this left-hand side right here. Ice Fizz on top of the minis. He's going to bar build first this time and then kill my Ice Fizz. Yep, I knew it. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay, Evo Tesla. He's going to go wall breakers too probably with this. I'm going to log like this. Hopefully we clip the wall breakers. He does not go for them. Okay, I'm going to predict the wall breakers with my Skellies right now. Nice. Okay, that's actually clutch because now I can immediately go in with an Expo on the left-hand side. And pretty much this is what we have to do. We have to keep spamming at the bridge and hoping that he'll make a mistake on defense or somehow, some way we'll just be able to overwhelm him. Poison comes down. I think we have to commit to the rocket cycle. I'm pretty sure here. Yep, he used minions. I'm glad we rocketed there because he just played his minions and wall breakers, so he has no elixir to punish me. He could miner poison right now. Here's what's going to have to happen. We have to catch like 1 or 2 miners here, and then hopefully... Okay, we caught that. Hopefully we can get 2 rockets off. I don't know. It's going to be very, very extremely close, I think. I'm going to go Tesla up top. He's going to wall breakers. That's fine. I can't rocket, can I? No, I have to Knight first. This is bad. I have to rocket now, and then that miner's going to cook me. I have to log this miner. Hopefully he can retarget. Nah, it's not going to. Shoot, I think we're cooked. I got to back around to a rocket and somehow catch his next miner. If I can catch his next miner, we actually can win the game. I got to go for the double prediction. I'm going to go Knight the front, then Tornado the back. Please, please. Holy smokes, we caught it. We can rocket. He doesn't have a secondary spell, and we are going to win this game. Holy smokes, that was way too close. Even with that bad start, we were able to come back and pull off a nice clutch for the first victory right there. Let's go. All right, we're in our next match here against XM. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, to be completely honest with you. Wall breakers again. All right, I mean, I have to NATO them. I don't have my, like, the ideal starting hand, I guess, to be honest, is, like, you can split Larrys really fast, but I didn't know we had wall breakers, so, of course, I wasn't, like, hovering the Larrys. And I guess Tesla's fine, but I would like to log Skellies, low-key. If I could just, log one of the wall breakers, then Skelly's the other side, or even a Tesla low would be fine, but I don't like NATOing just because for reasons you saw last game. He literally just minions, and then I couldn't kill them. So, hopefully, all right, he does have Skeleton Barrel, so interesting. I'm not sure what type of deck this is. It looks like another spammy deck. I guess that's kind of like probably 50% of the meta. Even Royal Giant is such a fast cycle, 3.0, that it's pretty much just spam at this point. I'm going to NATO this again. I don't really want to use my Ice Wiz on that, knowing that he has, a couple of cards like Skeleton Barrel and whatnot. I'm going to go for the Knight. Oh my gosh, good grief. Can we not Princess the Branch the whole game? That would be pretty epic if we didn't do that. But he's going to have Dart Goblin too, so it looks like just another Hyperbait version knockoff type of deck. He might have Rascals, might have like Prince. I really couldn't tell you. I guess we can Larry's on top of this. I think if I time this correctly, we take no damage, so I should be chilling right here. One shot from my Larry. Nice, not bad. So it's going to be one of these games, okay, I shouldn't put that there because I forgot he had Skeleton Barrel till just now, but it's going to be one of these games where I'm pretty much stuck defending until the perfect scenario, to hopefully go for that one Xbow to win me the match. I doubt he has a big spell, but you never know. If he has Rocket, this game, I'm going to be honest with you guys, we're cooked, especially with him having just Evo Ghost. Oh my... Let me not rage. He's got Rascals the Bridge. Okay, I have to go Ice Wiz on top of this to kill the ghost freaking guardian things. I don't know what they're called. Let's go for the Evo Tesla for the Skeleton Barrel. That should clean up everything, I think, which is pretty solid. I think we're good. This tower should do enough for those Larrys, I think, right? No? Oh my gosh. I can't play a Knight on that. I can't play a Knight on that, or I'm going to have 0 elixir. So that sucks. Once again, I don't have the hand I want. I have to NATO like this, and yeah, we are in a terrible spot. I'm just going to be real. So let's go Knight just in case in case he princesses for the 100th time on the bridge. I'm going to try defensive X-Wing. Okay, hold on. I can't do it yet. I'm going to go Ice Fist to back. Dude, can this guy relax with the bridge spam like for 15 seconds? I think he's put something on the river for like every 10 seconds for the whole match so far, which is kind of absurd. I'm going to tank the wall breakers and try and get myself in a cycle where I can actually do something. Offensively, don't do it. Don't do... I'm going to rage. I'm going to rage. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna chill. He does go bomb tower the middle. If he has a rocket still somehow in this deck, I might actually rage. He does not. So he's gonna have Barbarian Barrel though, which is really good against Xbow, of course. Let's go log early on those Rascal Girls. There's the Dart Goggins. I'm gonna go Knight like this. He has Evo Ghost. Come on, please tell me we can get a lock right here. I think we can actually, maybe. I mean, I sure hope so because he's really overcommitting. I can go Skellies like this to catch the Barbarian Barrel, and nice. We are gonna get a connection on tower. I'm gonna Evo Tesla the bridge to predict the Rascals. Yep, that works, and that's gonna DPS them down. I was hoping he put them all at the bridge so that I could kill the... Oh, whoa. I'm going to go offensive Expo right here and then log this Princess. I think he overcommitted right there. We will see. He's going to Dart Goblin. I'm going to nade away instantly as soon as he does. Perfect. Take that off the map. He's in such a low elixir spot right now. Let's go Larry's like this. Can I get a connection? That is the question. Knight for the Barbarian Barrel. We do connect on tower, and that is going to be pretty much... I don't want to say GG, but a very, 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 very good spot to be in right here. I'm going to go... Nah, I shouldn't. I should chill. I don't know. I want to go offensive Expo again, but I know it's the wrong play. Like with this lead that we do have, we can go Tesla down low to kill the wall breakers. It's going to be kind of an awkward Tesla, but whatever. It doesn't matter that much. He might Princess again. I would not be surprised if he, slams one of them down at the river here. Let's go Larry's like this right now, and then he does. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's going to Rascals the left probably. I'm going to go Ice Fist early, then Tesla as soon as I can. Log the Dart Goggins. He's going to Skeleton Barrel the opposite lane now since I just logged probably. Wall breakers, interesting. I feel like that was a bad play because of course they're going to kite to my Tesla. I can just defensive Expo for the rest of this match now, and we should have this one in the bag. So, kind of an annoying game. I'm not going to lie. It's not over yet. He's going to keep being, I guess, annoying. Let's go Evo Tesla up top like this, and then I can just go for a low log on this Princess and the rest of that Skeleton Barrel, hopefully. Yeah, I kind of hit that. That was semi-nice. Let's go for the Knight on the Ghost, and that's going to be it, I think, right there. I'm just going to go Ice Wiz the back, go for another, oh my gosh, another Tesla up top. Then I can just defensive Expo again. Honestly, I don't even need to offensive Expo. And yeah, he's going to give up with the bomb tower at the back. So sweaty game right there, but we are going to come out victorious. Just that one really good Expo connection was all we needed to win this game. But yeah, we'll take that for sure. Up against OP Sam in this next one from fresh off the World Finals appearance, which is pretty sick. He's going to go for the Ghost to back first place, so it could be a lot of different things with Ghost. Cycle, Beatdown, medium, control decks. It doesn't matter what deck you're running. You could probably fit a Ghost in every deck. So he's got minions, makes me think probably Minor again. But to be honest, he might be playing Golem. I feel like he's more of a Beatdown player. And I've placed him a few times this season, and most of the time he has been running Golem. A few times he's been running something else, but I'm just going to go Tesla like this right here. I will say the meta is kind of changing to be really bad for Xbow, unfortunately. And what I mean by that is it's mostly just minor poison and RG and, you know, an occasional, like, lightning deck that's really hard to defend. I haven't faced much E-Giant recently, which is also a bad matchup for Xbow, but I feel like it kind of fell out of the meta, which is interesting. Maybe it was just really good for the 20-win challenge. I'm not sure if it's better at tournament standard. I know some decks are just better at tournament standard than ladder, which is weird to think about, but just gonna go Ice Wiz like this right here. He's got Evo Baby Dragon, Evo Ghost. Yeah. Two annoying Evos, not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep setting up my Teslas one tile above, just in case he has Lightning. I don't know what deck he's playing. I know it's Golem. It's definitely Golem, but I'm not sure what version. So we could have Lightning, could have, like, Vines, could have Fireball. There's a ton of different versions. I'm going to go ahead and grab the King Tower. He Golems straight up on the back. I'm actually okay with this because what it's going to do, number one, is get our King Tower activated, and number two, we're going to find out his big spell here. So I guess, you know, even if it is Lightning, this Expo is going to give him some value, but I think it's okay to play this here. If he does Lightning, then we know for the rest of the match that we can't go for any defensive Expos pretty much in the middle, of course. So we'll see what he wants to do for this. He might just straight up Baby Drag in the middle. I wouldn't be surprised about that if he does. He goes for the... Oh, hold on. I got to hit a rocket here. Please don't Chief Pad Hunter. Okay, I think we got it. We did. Oh, that was really scary. I'm not going to lie. I've missed quite a few rockets recently, and it's really, really made me angry at myself. So I'm glad we hit that one. That was definitely a crucial one right there. To connect with. So 1 minute left. We're already in double elixir. Wow, this game flew by already. What the heck? He's got Zappies, which are just honestly top 3 most annoying card in Clash Royale for Expo, because even if you do eventually get a lock, like, the Zappies will always reset at the bridge. That's kind of frustrating. He's gonna go Golem the back. All right. I mean, we don't really have that many plays. I'm just gonna go Larry's. I'm gonna offensive Expo. This is pretty darn aggressive, but on the bright side of things, he doesn't have Zappies. So I'm just going to Evo Tesla to pull that in. Is he back to Zappies now? I can't remember. I think he's still a while away. Yeah, he's going to go Zappies now. So he was 1 card away. I'm going to go Knight like this. He's probably going to mini P.E.K.K.A with that on the right-hand side. Yeah, he does. Oh, gosh. Okay, King Tower is literally going to come in so clutch right now. I need to NATO this back as soon as we can. He probably doesn't have Lightning. Oh, he has Vines. Okay. I was wondering why he hadn't Lightninged yet. And that is the answer to that question, I guess. So we're in a fine spot. I mean, King Tower literally saved our life right here. I could Expo. Is it too aggressive? Probably. Yeah, I'm just going to Tesla. I mean, we can probably defend and play perfect defense for the rest of the match and win, but I will be honest, it's hard to defend a huge Golem push unless you have Rocket Tornado. He might Golem the back right now. I'm just going to predict it. You know, okay, we got the minions. Hold on a second. He's going to Zappies. Dude, this is why it's so annoying to play against Zappies, because you can literally get yourself in such a good spot. By the way, we're going to get a lock right here, I think. Yeah, we are. Nice. Yes, Divines. That was a good Evo Tesla. Sorry, I was yapping. The reason it's so annoying to play Zappies is just because you have to overcommit every time, right? You don't really have an option. And even they can play, like, way more aggressive because you cannot play your Expo because they have Zappies. Like, you know what I mean? So let's just go for the defensive Expo right here. Usually when they play a Golem, you can Expo opposite lane and try and do something, but with the Zappies, it's like, dude, what's the point? Because they're going to reset it, number one, kill the whole thing, and have a counter push on the opposite lane. So it's like, what am I doing if I go Expo on offense at all into the Zappies, right? I'm going to go Ice Wiz down low. I think we have good control. If I can get these Larrys down on the mini P.E.K.K.A, beautiful right there. That Ghost Evo is going to be the death of me, and I'm not just talking about in Clash Royale. It's going to actually give me heart failure from the amount of times it's made me rage. I'm going to go log like this, and then Expo on the left-hand side right here. I think we're fine, you know. I don't want to jinx myself, but our defense has been pretty locked down this game. I could rocket that. I'm not going to. I'm just going to wait. Let's go Knight for the Ghost. I like this. He might mini P.E.K.K.A. If he does, then I'll probably rocket. I'm going to see what he wants to do, though. There's the minions. He's going to Vines 1,000% right here. Yeah. I mean, we can just Evo Tesla that. I like that Evo Tesla. We can go Skellies for the mini P.E.K.K.A. too. Beautiful. And honestly, we're in a great spot right now. Mini P.E.K.K.A down low for the Baby Dragon, and then 30 seconds left. He's going to go on the other side. Yep, there's pretty much nothing else he could have done right there, and I think that's going to secure the victory if I just defend this one more Golem push. 25 seconds, I can go Tesla like this. I'm going to chill. I don't want to play a stupid Tesla and throw the game magically. There's the Mini P.E.K.K.A, rang. We can go Rocket on top of the Mini P.E.K.K.A and the Baby Dragon, and that should be GG's right there. Really good defense pretty much all game. Him having Vines and not Lightning actually gives us a chance in this matchup, and we really took advantage of that and played, I would say, to perfection right there. Almost, you know, dare I say, a perfect defensive game of Clash Royale. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this in-season sweaty type of video. We will see y'all tomorrow with the next one, and as always, enjoy the Butch clip and have a great rest of your day, and yeah, peace.